Hello, Hardon family. This is Kelly here just to give you guys some positive updates as we end the third quarter of 2023. There are lots of exciting things happening around Hardon, and I want to make sure that you guys are up to date and you know exactly what's happening. At Crispus Attucks, which is our largest student enrollment on our high school side, they have every single student dual enrolled except for one. That is huge. I believe the deadline for that is September 18th. So kudos to our Crispus Attucks students and our faculty and staff there for doing a great job of ensuring that our students are dual enrolled. At Mount Vernon, we have a new instructor, Sally, and it is amazing to hear some of the differences from the beginning of the year until the end of the year. And at Mount Vernon, we also have Rakita, our new remediation coordinator there, to assist her. And I cannot stop hearing about all of the growth that I hear from Sally from start to finish now, with taking on the new role as an instructor. At Arsenal Tech, we have a medical assistant program. And Deborah and Danya, I was in a meeting yesterday, and at the end of the meeting, the administration said, we cannot tell you enough how much we love the staff that you have in the medical assistant course. And that really warmed my heart because Deborah is new, and they talked about how Danya is really acclimating her to the IPS way and how well the students are becoming acclimated and encouraged by both of their instruction. And so great job to both of you at Arsenal Tech, and they both also go to Crispus Attucks. Great job to both of you. At Phelan, Kayla and Marlena are both called the Dynamic Duo. And I have heard so many things about the great team effort that they have there. Corporate actually sent me an email and said that this is the best team that they feel like they have had at Phelan. And so that is very exciting to hear. I'm very excited to hear about what's going to happen there with the students and the relationships and the bonds that you guys are doing there. Great job, Dynamic Duo at Phelan. At IMSA, we have a new instructor there. Her name is Shannon. And the description that I have for Shannon was she is a natural teacher. And the relationships that she is building with students, one in particular who was very, very shy and afraid to speak out, and now is feeling so comfortable in having breaking those trust barriers and speaking out to Shannon and learning in that class is amazing. And so Shannon, thank you for doing such a great job in that classroom. At Independence, we have Kawanda, who is kicking butt on the BSU completion. Kawanda made a change, and at the Independence graduation, their administrators were saying that the students were very excited to have her there, and they were excited about the relationship. They were a little bit hesitant because we made some changes and they like the staff that they have. And their comments were, Hardon never misses. And so that makes me feel good that we can make changes in our contracts and with our staff, and we still absolutely offer great assistance no matter who we have. And so thanks for kicking butt, Kawanda, and doing such a great job at Independence. At Atterbury, Dasha is doing amazing. And what I heard is that the ambiance in the classroom is amazing. Students feel comfortable to speak and to share, and the learning atmosphere is very warm and open. And if you've never been to Atterbury, then you won't understand this. But if you have, you know that it is difficult to create an ambiance at Atterbury in that classroom. And so, Dasha, it takes a very special effort to do that. And so all of our team should know that it is amazing, the effort that she is putting there at Atterbury. And so we appreciate you, Dasha. Great work. And so that's what's happening on our CTE side. And on our adult side, on October 3rd and 4th, ASIT will be coming to do an audit on us. And so you'll see more information. There are huddles and there are meetings that are on your calendars. Please be sure to attend those mandatory meetings. We'll give you information about what's happening here on the administration side. On our school nurse side, there are big changes happening. One thing is that we have a new contract with GO School. And Akia, one of our nurses, was very excited and helpful in transitioning to our new contract, and we appreciate Akia for doing so. She has learned all of the ropes there at a GO with very little assistance from me, and so I appreciate her for doing that. And our Tinley partners are really ramping up. We are very busy at Tinley, and we have taken on some new strides this year to build and do better things on the school nurse side. And so that is exciting to hear. As well as at ACE. We are definitely making strides at ACE and making sure that our students are doing well on our school nurse side. Our PM program started. So if you haven't heard about that, we are running our PM program. And so we have 6 PN students. And I mentioned earlier about some changes that we made. And so we made an instructor change. And Serena came over to our PN side from Independence, and that is such an adjustment, and she's done such an amazing job coming over and learning and teaching on the PN side. And it was an amazing opportunity for us to have her to come over and teach on that side, and so we greatly appreciate her doing that. Our PN students are working very hard. As most of us that are nurses know, nursing school is very, very difficult. And so they are working very, very hard to do so. And we are excited to have them here. Many of our students came to us without financial backing. And so because of that, Hardon decided to use our Barrier Buster Fund to cover the costs for those students. And so we are planning to have a fundraiser to increase those costs and to help those students to continue throughout the program. So you will see us emailing you about a DALA that we are having on November 11th. And that DALA is an event where 100% of the proceeds will go to our 501 to raise money for our scholarship program. That program will help students not only to enroll in school, but just to break down some of those barriers that may happen that could have happened to all of us. A tire blows or any difficulty that you might have as you pursue your educational career. And so if you're interested in attending, which I hope that you are, or inviting your family, your friends, or being sponsors, please participate and attend and go at Eventbrite and purchase a ticket. And we hope to see you there. On our nursing case management side, we have 2 new nursing case managers. One is Shayla and the other is Jessica. We are excited to have them as a part of the team. And we are doing great things on our nursing case management side. One in particular was a case that we had that was a very high profile case and very difficult case that Lindy and Coley, our 2 nurses, as well as on our journey side, Janet and Dakia were working on. And this case was a very, very difficult case to reunify. There were lots of barriers, including a language barrier, but we had 2 loving parents that really, really wanted to have their child back. We're happy to say that after a pretty long time, we have this child back in the home with their parents, not only in a loving home with both of her parents, but also we have set them up to be able to be paid to take care of their own child. DCS cannot send me enough emails at all. I've received phone calls from supervisors. We have received letters from Peyton Manning Hospital, just giving kudos to our staff on how well we have done to provide support to this family. And it's not just those 2 nurses. Our entire team works together to provide support to all of our families. And so those nursing case managers are rock stars, but this one in particular is what we like to call a miracle. And we are so grateful that God allowed us to do it. And lastly is on our admin side, there is going to be lots of construction. And so if you come here, you're going to see lots of changes. We're making changes on the education side. And so just be mindful of our mess, and you'll see us as we are preparing for our asset accreditation visit as they come out, and lots of changes over here. And so we are always behind the scenes working. Even if you don't see us, we are very busy just trying to prepare and get things ready for you. And so my encouragement to you is just stay positive. You guys are doing amazing things. We are very proud to have you to be a part of our family, to always offer heartfelt education, heartfelt support, heartfelt nursing in whatever you do. Thank you guys.